Hey guys, what's going on tonight? From Home Chef, we will be making the sweet and smoky chicken skewers with cilantro-lime pesto and apple slaw. As always, we're going to go through what came in the box from Home Chef, as well as the utensils you need to prep and cook the meal, and then step-by-step instructions on making the meal itself. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so here's the ingredients for tonight's meal. We have 1 lime. We have 4 cilantro sprigs. They gave us more than that, but they gave us a whole package actually. We have 1 Granny Smith apple. We have 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. We have 1 ounce of honey. 2 packages. We have 3/4 of a tablespoon of smoked paprika, or paprika, or however you choose to call it, pronounce it. I don't know if you can see it. Waiting for the camera to autofocus. I don't think it's going to. Can't see this is clear. That's second deal. There's the paprika. We have 6 wooden skewers. We have 6 ounces of slaw mix. And we have 1/2 ounce of peanuts. And that's tonight's ingredients. Next up, the utensils you need to actually prep and cook the meal. Alright, so for this meal, you will need a zester. You don't have to have a zester, but it makes things a lot easier for the lime. You'll need some olive oil. You need some pepper. You'll need some salt. You'll need a core for an apple core thingamajig. You'll need a few bowls, medium sized or larger, perhaps 2 medium and 1 large. That's what I'm using. You'll need a pan. You'll need a knife, preferably chef's. And you'll need approximately 5 containers to cut everything up and to put your ingredients in little containers. First step we will be doing is rinsing the produce, which is the cilantro, the apple, and the lime, as well as rinsing the chicken. Alright, I forgot to say that you also need a juicer or something to juice the lime. You can, I think it's called a juicer. And a cup for lime juice, so don't forget about that. First step we're going to do is zest the lime, then half and juice it, ironically. So take a zester, take your lime, and you want to zest it. Doesn't tell you how much, so use your best judgment. We're just going to go around the lime and zest it. You want to cut to the light green to white. You won't really just want the dark green. So that's what you want to just zest and move on. Or move forward for that matter. So far that's what we got. Do a little bit more. I don't know how much you'll need. does make the kitchen smell nice and lemony though. Or limey for that matter. Get it? Limey. I thought it was funny. Inside a joke. Alright, there you go with the lime zest. Put that to the side. Put your zest to the side. Then we're going to cut this in half very simply. Then we're going to juice. Easy as that. And there's your lime juice. Next up, we're going to mince the cilantro. It says you don't need to stem it, so just cut it like this. Or fold it like that, sorry. Just feed it. I'm actually feeding with my my thumb, so you don't have to worry about cutting yourself. And then, very simply, in a clockwork motion, oops. You do this as depending on how thin and fine you want it. Just about done. One more time for good luck. It's pretty fine. Take your container. Remember it said not to stem, so you didn't stem. There you go. There's your cilantro. Next step is to core the apple and cut into quarter slices. Simple enough. There's the apple, the core. That's done. Okay, and then we're going to stack in slices and cut into matchsticks. Okay. One thing I'm going to add in is this gets a little rough in this area. I like to cut it out. Very simply, take a small piece. It's like nothing. Cut it right out. Let me zoom in for that. There we go. So you go to the end, the very, very end. Just cut it right down. If it's rough, that's fine. This is rough. Again, just do the same. Usually cuts it right off. Yep, good. See right here? I don't know if you can see, but zoom in on that. Just waiting for it to autofocus. Right here. So I'm gonna cut that off because it's not gonna taste that good, in my opinion. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. This one too. And that's it. And you're gonna cut with the matchsticks. It does not tell me to take the skin off, so that's what we'll just cut it into smaller matchsticks as suggested, as close as possible. We'll make sure the video can see what I'm doing. Put them in a container. And over here, do it again. Cut them again. It's like little slices. Good tasting apple. And cut them again. And as you can see, as I've been doing before, you'll see they turn into like little matchsticks, as it says. So that's how it's done. Easy peasy. Nope, those fell apart, but whatever. It's basically a two-step process. Turn the wedges into slices, slices into matchsticks. Oops, one flipped. Oops, watch out. That's why I'm holding it. I didn't hold it right that time. Cold apple. And there are your slices. Oops. Next step is we rinse the chicken breasts. We're gonna pat them dry, and we're gonna slice the chicken breast lengthwise into thirds. Give me a second. Let me adjust and switch the cutting board. There we go. I'm gonna slice it. You get 6 pieces of them. Simple enough. Pat them dry. We have 3 and 3. Cut them right through. There we go. There's some fat. You want to cut them off if you like. I prefer to. Some people do, some people don't. I like to trim some of it off on the sides. This is completely optional. Oops. This here. Overall, It was only in one piece on this one. Okay. Cut this in thirds as well. So, set one here. One here. Okay. Now we're going to season both sides with salt and pepper. No oil. So just salt and pepper. Make it nice and like in soldiers. I mean, this could really be done again, but they only gave us 6, so we can only use 6. Push it in and flip. Do it again. Got your salt. Got your pepper. Push it in. Make sure it gets in there. And you go rinse your wash your hands. So you have 6 here, and apparently I'm going to cut them one more time. So I should have done this before I washed my hands, but I didn't. So then you have 12. There you go. My bad. Put this to the side for a second. Get a bowl. There we go. And we're going to make the marinade. So we're going to half the honey. So this. There we go. And we're going to get the paprika, or paprika, however you wish to pronounce it. Two teaspoons of olive oil. We stir, and then we're ready to add the chicken strips. I'm using a fork because there's honey, so I find that a fork is better than a spoon. I think you need a little bit more olive oil. Very thick. Alright. There we go. Now we're going to get off the fork. We're very sticky honey. And we're gonna get the chicken and toss it. Alright. Make sure the little piece. Alright. So I'm just gonna easily toss it and get it all in. I'm actually curious if we can get it using, I was going to use a brush, but I don't know if it's necessary. It's nice and coated. Get all nice into the crevices of the chicken. Go, 2 more to go. Last one. You need a little bit more than 2 tablespoons of olive oil. It was just too thick, so I have to double that up. It's still pretty thick, as you can see. That's probably because of the consistency of the honey. So there we go. Move this away. There we go. And now we're going to thread. These are awfully small skewers, so we shall see. Watch how you push them through because you don't want to stab yourself. Just put it in there. Hold it like in the middle so you don't stab yourself, and it goes right through, like that. Same, and you got to put 2 on each skewer. If you find it hard, what I try to do is, what I find is actually helpful is when I turn and push. That has worked for me before. If it gets a little stuck in the middle, so it's like circular motion. There we go. And some go right through, no problem. Three down, three to go. This one's thin. Wrap that around like that. Last one. There you go. Okay. I'm going to set this aside to marinate for a bit, as it says in the directions. Over here. And let's get on the next step. Making the apple slaw. Washing my hands. Okay, so let's get another bowl. Get the remaining honey. It's fun to open. Let's use it this time because the whole mix is not that big. It should come out much faster. There we go. And 2 teaspoons of lime juice. One, 2. What else we got? We got 1 tablespoon of olive oil. We got some pepper. And a pinch of salt. We combine. Okay, then we get the coleslaw, oh not coleslaw, the regular slaw, sorry. There we go. Oh, still some more. And the apples. Combine again. Might be easier with the hands. Everything's falling all over the place with the fork. It's all on the bottom, so you really want to mix everything together. You want to combine because you want to marry the slaw and the apple with the honey, the lime, the salt, the pepper. Make it all nice and happy, as Emma would say. That was tossed pretty nicely. All right. And set that aside, let it marinate a little bit. Get all nice and combined and together. While that does what it's got to do, we're going to make the cilantro-lime pesto. So put this aside, another bowl. So we're going to get the cilantro. A teaspoon of zest. We have the peanuts. Oops, move that for a second over. We have to crush the peanuts. I unfortunately forgot to do. So we'll do that fast. Not that hard to do. Take the peanuts out and use the bottom of your knife and crush them or chop them. You can do it this way too if you prefer. Depends on how tough the nuts are. Here we go. Take the nuts. Put it in the bowl for the cilantro. Go. Get this out of the way. And what else? We got zest. We got a teaspoon of lime juice again, and tablespoon of olive oil. It's about a tablespoon. Combine. And your pesto's now made. Alright, next we're going to grill the chicken. I'm going to readjust the camera. Alright, you want to make sure your pan, if you do this inside, is nice and hot. Very simply. Take some water. You know it's hot. That's ready. If you can do it outside, just put it on the grill. You're good to go. December in New York is a little bit hard to do. Alright, so I'm going to put them down. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully they all fit. 4, 5, and 6. Only about 5 minutes aside. That's what it says here. 3 to 4 minutes aside, but we'll take a check on temperature internally, 165. So let's put a timer on for 4 minutes and flip. Alright, we got 4 minutes in. I'm going to flip them. And you want that charred look, as it states. There we go. Put off another 4 minutes. Set back. Alright, so we did 4 minutes each side, as you can see. All nice and charred as per the instructions on both sides. So we're ready to plate the dish. Okay, so here we go. Take some of the apple slaw. And should be good enough. Take a few of the skewers. And we're going to take some of the pesto. And there you go. Zoom in. Here is your sweet and smoky chicken skewers with cilantro-lime pesto and apple slaw. Hope you enjoyed watching this meal. Stay tuned to the next one. Until next time, bon appetit.